Hello everyone, my name is Taylor and welcome to my channel. Today I am taking you on an adventure to the Textile Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where they are hosting an event called Fiber Art for All. This event is a super cool event. I've never been to it before. I've never been to the Textile Center. It looks like a really cool place and I'm very excited for this event. They're doing a ton of demonstrations where you can do needle punching, block printing, needle felting, and I believe they're doing like a weaving event with like trash that you can like weave to make little like art displays, and I think that's super cool. And then they have a market, of course, with a ton of vendors that are selling their products. It'll just be cool to go visit the Textile Center. I've never been there before. I'm going along with my friend Remy and we're just gonna have a hangout day, little girl hangout day. It's gonna be super fun. I'm excited to head there and see what they have. So yeah, come along with me. Let's go.
Very cute. Show off your sweater.
It looks weird.
Yeah.
It came apart a little bit there, but
Yeah. Still fun.
yeah. Hello everyone, I am back home from the day today. A lot longer day than I thought it was going to be, but it was fun nonetheless. I wanted to give you guys more of a rundown of what happened, all the things that I got, because I tried to film as much as I could when I remembered. I'm still getting used to taking my camera out and filming everything, so I apologize if there's not enough vlog content. I had a lot of fun. It was very busy and I felt uncomfortable taking out my phone sometimes, but it's okay. We're working through it. So I wanted to show you the haul that I did. So I know you guys saw that we did some of the demos. We did the needle felting and the block pressing. This is my needle felt. It's supposed to be a little apple. This experience was really strange. We basically walked up to this table. There was a couple people like as like the teachers demonstrating the stuff. I already kind of knew about needle felting, so I kind of just like went in, but the lady was like, yeah, pick out your cookie cutter, because you had to pick out a cookie cutter, pick out your fiber, and then start felting. It got to a point where like I was just doing it and I'm like, I feel like this is way too thin, so I feel like it's going to be impossible to rip out of the sheet that was on the table, and it kind of was. It's very thin. I really should have added a lot more fiber, but it felt weird because it felt like I was taking too much, but I don't think I took enough. So it's very strange. I feel like if anything, I do have my own needle felting needle to kind of fix it up a little bit to make it look a little better. It honestly kind of looks like Burmy, that Pokemon, a little bit. So it looks kind of goofy, but maybe I'll make it into something and then put a little pin back on it or something. I don't know. Still cool. Still a fun little activity. The other thing I did was block printing, and I filmed a little bit of what Remy did. I did the same pattern that she did, which is the butterfly, on a little purple piece of paper. It's very cute. This is a craft that I really want to get into. I really shouldn't. I have so many crafts and stuff that I want to do, but this is something that I've always been interested in. I just know that it's expensive to start it, because you need the right tools to start carving everything. You need the pad to do it, the ink, like it's a ton of money that I don't have to spend on a new craft hobby. But it was fun to be able to do this. It felt not super hands-on. It was more like, here, just print it. You're like, put the block on the fabric and it's yours. That's your craft. And like, you know, I'll take a free little patch. I'll take it. I loved all the patterns. I chose the butterfly. I just love butterflies, but they had a ton of other like pollinators. They had a beetle, they had a bee, they had a bat, they had a couple other things. I think I showed it in some of the clips, but nonetheless, it was fun. The other part of the area, which I filmed a little bit of, was the little makers market. Super fun. It was really cool to see a lot of different fiber arts displayed at this fun little event. So I took a couple business cards from some places because I loved their work, but I didn't have a ton of money to spend today. So I just took their business cards because I want to follow them on everything and support them. I did buy a couple things, a couple small things. There was a person selling block printing patches. So this one is a little jackalope. Super cute. I love it. Love it, love it. All their block printing like art style was very like medieval, and I'm obsessed with that type of art style. Obsessed. So that was very cool. And then another one I got is this little dagger, sword dagger. And all the fabric that these are printed on are, I'm assuming, thrifted. This is like something, like I said, something I really want to do because I know I need to go through my closet and I need to get rid of a ton of clothing, and I want to upcycle like a ton this year. I want to upcycle my clothing to make it into something new, something that I will actually wear. Adding stuff like this onto my clothing would be really cool. This is their business card, Moth Fruit Press. Super cool. They also have illustration work and they make stickers. Ton of cool stuff. They were probably my favorite booth at the place. Another vendor that was there had a ton of crochet tapestry stuff, which I've dabbled in a little bit of tapestry work. It is very difficult to do. It's like just a lot of handling different colored yarns, and I get very overstimulated if I have more than like 3 colors in a tapestry. Her work is amazing. I loved everything, and I chatted with her for a little bit, asked her a couple questions. We were talking back and forth about tapestry crochet and using a lot of recycled yarn, a lot of thrifted yarn, which is very cool. Loved it. But after talking with her, I wanted to support her small business, of course. And she had this little Stardew Valley sardine crochet tapestry. Very, very cute. I'm obsessed. Also very, very impressed. Like you can see the backside on how chaotic it is. I'm obsessed with this. I want to display this in some sort of way. Those are the only things I bought today at the Fiber Artful event. Very cool event. I also visited, attached to the Textile Center is a place called the Stashery, which is basically a craft center thrift. They had a ton of just like craft supplies that are all secondhand that are just super cheap. So I, of course, had to visit the yarn section because they had a ton of yarn, and they had this bag full of white crochet thread. They had actually a whole tub full of these bags. And this bag was only $2 for all this craft thread. Like, what? I haven't talked about it on this channel yet, but I made a Instagram post last week that I wanted to dabble in filet crochet, and like very, very fine filet crochet, because I've made some tote bags that are filet crochet, but like I want to do like crochet thread filet crochet. That is very hard to say fast. Try saying that 3 times fast. So this was like a gold mine for me. That is everything that I got today at the Fiber Art for All event at the Textile Center. Super, super fun event. I can't wait to go to it in the future. After the Fiber Art event, Remy and I did go to a card show.
Busted.
It was a free card show that was happening a little north of the cities, and we did go to it. I barely filmed anything because it was way more busy than the Textile Center, but I did get a couple pickups because that is also another thing that I've been doing this year is Pokemon card collecting. Actually, I've been a fan of Pokemon for a long time, and I've been collecting for a long time. Remy and I like to go to a couple shows every now and then, and these are the cards that I picked up today. Just a couple for my collection. super cute, super fun. I loved the whole event. It was fun. It was a lot. There was a lot of people. And we went there with, we don't know what we need. Like, I knew I needed these new Erica cards from the new set. I got those. Remy bought some packs and she pulled this one, so she gave this one to me. Thanks, Remy. So yeah, that was fun. I've said fun how many times now? Thanks, Editor Taylor. All in all, super great day. And to make it even better, I'm gonna go play some video games with my friends, which I will probably be doing into the late hours of the night. I love doing stuff like this and going to places super crafty. It makes me just so motivated to do more craft stuff and really try to build a business out of it. So I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to work with this yarn. You have no idea, I have a Sophie scarf sitting here that I need to finish. I'm not touching this until I finish that. I'm being for real. I'm not doing that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and coming along with me to go to some fun events. There's some other cool stuff coming up soon. I know there's a huge card show in June that I'm super excited to go to. So I will try to film as much as I can there. I know it's gonna be very busy, but we're gonna get through it together. And a couple other things that are coming up too that are gonna be fun. And I have a couple other ideas for videos that I want to film revolving around my crochet knitting content. So yes, I'm excited to get back into this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you want to support me any further, you can like this video or subscribe for more content from me in the future. Love you all. Stay crafty. Stay happy. You know? Okay, I'm gonna go play my video games now and be a degen for the rest of the night. Thank you again for watching my video, and I will see you next time. Bye!